I want this house, I want this local church to become a house of prayer that generates an atmosphere of faith where Jesus is welcome. Some of you tuned me out when I said atmosphere of faith. That sounds creepy, Pastor. This sounds kind of like that Northern California church, like the atmosphere of faith. Whoa, think about it. Galilee, Capernaum, Cana, Nazareth. There was not an atmosphere of faith in that place. There was instead an atmosphere of disbelief. And I don't know what it means when we talk about ethereal things like atmospheres of faith, but I know I want one. I just want it. I want there to be so much prayer and faith that we create, or rather step into, an atmosphere of faith where Jesus is welcome. I want this house of worship to be such a house of worship, to be such a house of praise, where Jesus is actually not only welcome, but he's accepted. And I want Jesus to have the freedom to heal and do mighty works. And you're saying, wait a second, are you saying Jesus doesn't have freedom to do whatever he wants to do? If that's your question, you've missed out on this whole sermon. God does what he wants to do, despite our faith sometimes. However, I want there to be such an atmosphere of faith that Jesus has the freedom to heal and do all sorts of miracles. I don't want to be so unimpressed with turning water into wine. I don't want to be so ungrateful for what Jesus did at the wedding and when he brought back the joy. I don't want to be so, that was yesterday's miracle. I need something new. I don't want to be so impressed that I miss out on what he's doing now. Well, you don't know what it was like in the 1960s, Pastor. You don't know what it was like in the 1970s and the Jesus movement. You don't know what it was like in the height of the 90s. And you don't know what it was like when we sang Shout to the Lord for 3 hours. You don't know what it was like. Those were the glory days. Those were the good old days. You don't even know what it's like, Pastor. Right now, we're just getting by. No. I don't want to be so unimpressed with what he did in the past, or look at the past like it was the end all, that we miss out on what he's doing right now. That we miss out on what he wants to do in our community. You will miss it.